Picks and Parlay family, it's me, Detroit Lenny, here with Nick Earl from Earl Sports Bet. Talk a little NHL Stanley Cup playoffs. Listen, we've been talking about this all year long, me and you specifically. I don't care. Hey, listen, if you're watching, me and Nick Earl are going to have a conversation right now about grown man shit. Hockey, National Hockey Stanley Cup playoffs, game 1, baby. Let's go. Nick Earl, thanks for coming in. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification button, ring the bell in the corner there. You'll never miss any of our live content. I don't know if you could tell, but I'm a little jacked up for some Stanley Cup playoffs here. Oilers, Panthers minus 135. Deservedly. Let me just say that first and foremost. Deservedly the favorite here at home. Game 1. Totals at 5.5. Talk to me.
Let's get this out of the way as the first sentence of this. The Florida Panthers are going to win the Stanley Cup. I've been saying this for months now. I took their futures in February, saying they were the best team in hockey back then, and I've seen nothing to change my mind. They do have a fun matchup with the Edmonton Oilers here in the Stanley Cup Finals, and I believe they will be separating McDavid, Draisaitl on 2 separate lines, let them center their own lines, which means we're going to get the Barkov line against Connor McDavid's line. To give you an idea who the Barkov line has to guard so far this postseason, Nikita Kucherov, David Pastrnak, and Artemi Panarin, who have combined for 1 goal against that line. They are a shutdown line, and I think this is a bad matchup for the Edmonton Oilers. I like the Florida Panthers in this game here. I like the Florida Panthers for this series. And here's one thing I kind of looked at with the Florida Panthers is you have to lose in order to win. Well, they did their losing last year, and they're as healthy as they've been in a very long time. You remember last year, Ekblad and Montour and Tkachuk were all beat up, limping into the Stanley Cup Finals. They're fine here. I mean, we saw with the 2 defensemen there with Montour and Ekblad, they didn't start the season until a couple months in because they were hurt throughout that playoff run. This is the best team in hockey. I don't think it's particularly close. I think the Panthers take care of this series in 5 to 6 games. Obviously not 4 games. I know the Oilers are going to squeak 1 in there, but there's a massive goaltending advantage as well. Yeah, Bobrovsky over Stuart Skinner, and with the Panthers, you look at their path to the Stanley Cup. They are going from Vasilevsky, Swayman, and Shesterkin to Stuart Skinner, which is a massive downgrade. When you look on the other side, the Edmonton Oilers, who have they really faced other than Jake Oettinger, who had the same regular season save percentage as Stuart Skinner? They played a third-string goaltender in Arthur Silvos, and they played David Rittich and Cam Talbot. So this is definitely the best goaltender they've faced throughout the entire playoffs as well. I think this is very similar to last year's Stanley Cup, where the Vegas Golden Knights ran away with it against these Florida Panthers. The Florida Panthers run away with the Stanley Cup against the Edmonton Oilers. This is the more experienced team, and they're all business. McDavid and Draisaitl finally made it. Maybe next year for them, I think they can be a good look to maybe win the Stanley Cup. But this year, it's the year of the Florida Panthers. I like them to take game 1 here. And if you like a little bit of a series prop as well, if you don't have futures on them already, Panthers, game 1, and to win the series, I think is around plus 150. So,
I was going to say, yeah, you can get that series, nice plus money, nice low price tag on the game 1 and series winner. I'll agree with you on a few things. Panthers, they're the better team. And obviously they're the better goalie. I mean, I don't think anybody can argue that in hockey anywhere. I think Edmonton gets 2. I hope this goes 9 games if it could. I want more hockey. You know what I mean? I do. I want that. I won't say the Florida Panthers are the best team in hockey because the best team in hockey obviously didn't make the playoffs. Shout out. But anyways, I'm going to wrap this up. I do agree with you here. The Florida Panthers win the series. I think Edmonton give them a little bit more of a problem than I think people will think. But I think at the end of the day, Florida kind of just runs away with it. I think they win, but I don't think they 4 or 5. I think it goes 6, but I think Panthers win, but I think Edmonton are in more games. That's not to say that Florida just knows how to shut the door. Experience, you know what I mean? So promo code Lenny20 saves you 20% off all this knuckleheads, and the guy looks just like him, Earl Sports Bets, premium plays, picks and parlays.net over there. Get their best bets, premium, all like I said, premium plays, 7-day package, 3-day package, 30-day package, all available, all great value. Promo code right there will save you money. Panthers, money line, Stanley Cup, more hockey. Let's go. Good luck unless you're against.